steel chains rattle in the black of night. Blood on the ground, no wrong, no right. The crowd scream louder, the air unites. One step closer to the edge we crawl. Feel the weight of the fight, the rise, the fall. World wrestling affliction. Fist pounding conviction. Hearts collide like friction. World wrestling affliction. World wrestling affliction.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World Wrestling Affliction. Now we have an amazing show planned for you tonight, even a title match in our main event of the evening. But first, a little bit of news. Going forward from this month onwards, we will be doing 3 episodes and then the PLE, so it'll be week 1, week 2, and then week 3 will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be the Go Home Show, night 1 and then night 2 of the PLE. Simply just because I'm running out of time in my personal life to sit down and record these. Hopefully in the new year I've got some big news, like some big changes coming up, so fingers crossed for that. But that will limit my chances to record this. So we will be winding down World Wrestling Affliction. We've got about 4 PLEs left of the season. So we should be running through till March, but I will be recording them at the end of the year. Speaking of which, I hope you all had a great Christmas holidays, and I hope you have a great New Year. Let's kick off and enter the show. Well, here is Danger Daniels, the newest member of Parabellum, apparently. And we know this music all too well. It is Castro Lazara. Wait, what the?
And his opponent from New York,
Next
weighing
gen.
in 163 pounds, the
Castro Lazara, the Pride, and Angelo Epps, the 4 men who have had problems with Parabellum since the start. I mean, you have Angelo Epps, who's been fighting with Jeremiah Stone over the Light Heavyweight Championship. The Pride's been fighting Parabellum over the Tag Team Championships. And this man right here, Castro Lazara, leading the charge, has been dealing with Trav since he debuted here in the company. And you see Castro Lazara still rocking that face paint, his darker persona still out, and we won't know when that'll be put away. But for now, it seems the good guys have finally formed together and kind of evened out the numbers game. Not really, if you count the amount of members that are in Parabellum, but evened it up a little bit, I should say. Because with Danger Daniels now joining the mix, I believe there's 7 or 8 male superstars in Parabellum now. I mean, you think about it, you have the 2 Tag Team Champions, you have the Light Heavyweight Champion, you have the World Champion, then you have the Intercontinental Champion Andre Salas, you have Matthew Rex, you have Danger Daniels, and of course Kitty Hagen rounding it out as 8 superstars in Parabellum. This is chaotic, but it seems as though the most rivaled members of the most people who are rivaled by Parabellum, is what I should be saying, have finally formed together, working together against Parabellum here, and they're going by Next Gen. You know, these men all are tough competitors in their own right, and it makes sense that you've got an army of 7 superstars going against you. I mean, this man right here, Danger Dan, was the newest member of Parabellum, shocking the world last week by turning on Angelo Epps, or turning his back on World Wrestling Affliction, probably the most die-hard of the superstars here of World Wrestling Affliction. No one would have expected him to join Parabellum, let alone the general manager who chose him to be the special ref last week in that light heavyweight title match. Here we go for the cover. 1, 2, and it seemed for the first little bit of that match that Danger Daniels was very much being, you know, a straight down the middle ref, and then all of a sudden there was a slight slow count on a pin that Angelo Epps made, and we didn't think much of it. Maybe he was just a bit slow. But then out of nowhere he landed the fast count to hand Jeremiah Stone the championship, and thus cementing his fate here in Parabellum. Now, it's certainly an interesting feat, and I wouldn't call it a feat. Certainly interesting turn of events. Let's say that. So far, Danger Daniels has just been beating down on Angelo Epps here. Now, we do have an amazing main event for you. Here's go for cover 1, 2, and only a 1 count. As I was saying, we do have an amazing main event planned for you tonight. Rose Hamilton, the woman who won that 6-woman over-the-top rope battle royal at Warpath to earn herself a #1 contendership for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, will be facing the villain Olivia Jade in a Women's Intercontinental Championship match here tonight in our main event. What an interesting match that'll be. Goes for a cover now with the roll-up, only a 1. Nice move there from Epps. Knee to the face. And Daniels rolls out. And Next Gen step out of the way. And this is an amazing showing here from the newest member of Parabellum. Oh, we know what's going forward now. Oh, well, Danger Daniels went for the danger zone, but it was not enough. Angelo Epps with the counter. Guillotine onto that top rope. And just stomping a hole in the chest of Danger Daniels now. Angelo Epps to his feet. And also, we have found out that the masked man who's been attacking the Walker brothers, oh, who got cover 2 and a kick out at 2, will be facing Tyson Walker here in our next match. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. We still don't know who he is or what his motivations are behind the assaults. That being said, we will be seeing more on that in the later dates. But so far, Danger Daniels back in the offense. Here we go. Once again, locking in that sharpshooter. Could we see a tap here? And we do. Angelo Epps makes the tap. And ladies and gentlemen, Danger Daniels bringing another win to Parabellum. Parabellum has been unstoppable since their formation a few months ago. Trav came in declaring a war against World Wrestling Affliction, and since then they've crowned themselves 5 championships out of the 7 in the company. They've been turning superstars left, right, and center between Matthew Rex, between Andre Salas, between Danger Daniels. It's just been a crazy turn of events, and now we have a team to combat them in next gen. Unfortunately, they weren't able to bring the victory here tonight. With there you see Angeles making the tap, the bloody face of Danny Daniels. And you see the disappointment in next gen right there. As we move on to our next match, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Taryn Sky backstage asking our general manager, Davis Morris, for some kind of semblance of...
One fall, making his way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 235 pounds, Pollux!
Sorry, I was just lost for words. It seems this masked man is going by the name Pollux. Interesting name choice there. As I was saying, Taryn Sky came to the general manager and said, look, I'm not happy with the ref at Warpath. I wasn't personally as a commentator, wasn't happy with the ref at Warpath. I mean, she took near on, as Taryn Sky said to the general manager, near on 8 seconds to get to the pinfall in that opportunity in that Four Corners of Hell tag team match for the women's tag titles. Taryn Sky had the perfect opportunity. Morgan Lane was distracted. Alice Lane in a pin could have narrowed it down to a one-on-one. As Taryn said, she can't guarantee that she would have won, but it would have been a better chance in a one-on-one competition than it would have been one-on-two against the Lane twins. And our general manager just said, look, leave it with me, I'll handle it. So I'm sure we'll find out in the later dates on what's going to happen. But for now, we have this amazing semi-main event for you this evening. And this man right here, Tyson Walker, definitely on a course of vengeance here after Warpath. So we saw a couple weeks ago, but just before Warpath, Andy Walker and Tyson Walker had a match, just a friendly, brotherly feud, just to, you know, have a match, showcase their talents and win a match for bragging rights. After the match finished, the masked man that we see on the other side of the ring right now, Pollux, attacked both Walker brothers after the match. And then, to make matters worse, at Warpath, in the Four Corners of Hell men's tag team title match, Pollux assaulted Andy Walker and threw him off that scaffolding through a lamp and has put him on the shelf for who knows how long. And this masked man, Pollux, immediately taking the charge. Now, again, we don't know who this masked man is, what their agenda is, and why they've been assaulting the Walker brothers. But I'm sure we will find out in the coming weeks. But for now, Tyson Walker's finally got his hands on him, and the masked man Pollux has already, for the most part, been dominant and taking the reins here in this match. Oh, as I say that, Tyson Walker gets a nice headlock in, or nice, more a chin lock than a headlock, but... And you see, Pollux is tapping his hand, but he is not tapping out. So if the ref saw that, he may have considered that a tap out. Oh, just stomping the head of Pollux. And Pollux is trying to use his smaller size and speed advantage. Oh, a roll up. And only a 1 count. But Tyson Walker just looking to use his strength advantage here to just assault and throw around Pollux. And only a 1 count there. Oh, and a big stomp in the corner there. Kick right across the head of Pollux. And now Walker, oh, Pollux countered. I was going to say, Walker definitely conserving his anger here. I mean, I'm sure he's very angry at this man for putting his brother on the shelf. They may not be the best of friends, but they are still brothers, and he cares about Andy Walker a lot. And from what I've heard, speaking with TK Landon, Andy Walker's tag team partner, he's checked in on Andy and he has suffered severe lacerations to the back and a mild concussion from hitting his head in that lamp, and we don't know how long it'll take for him to get back on the shelf. I mean, he did undertake surgery to remove some smaller pieces of glass from his back, and yeah, we hope a speedy recovery for Andy Walker after what this man in the mask, Pollux, did to him. Now his brother trying to get revenge, but as I was saying, his anger has been, you know, held pretty firmly so far in this match. I mean, he's kept a cool head here in this match and hasn't let his anger get the best of him and costing him the match. So far, Walker just beating down. Oh, here we go. Big Claymore kick. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Pollux. Walker can't believe it. The fans saying fight forever. And I'm sure if Tyson Walker had his way, he would be able to beat Pollux up forever. Oh, code breaker there from Pollux. Pollux taking the time to taunt the crowd. We got a 1 count. 2. Oh, and Pollux over the top rope there. Now Pollux just targeting the hand of Tyson Walker there. And off the top rope, big splash. Now Tyson Walker. These two just going at it. Left, right, and center here. There's a lot of animosity here. Not just from Walker wanting revenge on Pollux, but Pollux seems to have hatred for Tyson Walker too. Oh, stunner. Big stunner goes to the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Pollux pulling out the stunner from nowhere. Big clothesline there. Going to the top rope now. Big swanton bomb. Goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 again. Pollux can't believe it. Tyson Walker not letting this masked man get the victory over him here tonight. He's fighting his damnedest. Oh, but he's finally back in the swing of things here. Big guillotine on the top rope there. And he's getting fired up now. Not giving Pollux a chance to recover. Big Claymore kick out of nowhere. Goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Oh, a kick out at 2. That was so close to a 3 count. The fans can't believe it. Walker can't believe it. But he's not giving Pollux a chance to recover. He's remaining on the offense. Another guillotine. Goes to the second rope now. Big leg drop off the second rope. It's calling for Pollux to stand up. Big running power slam. Goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. And congratulations. Tyson Walker got a bit of revenge for his brother. Wait a second. No. The stomps to Pollux, scaring the referee Charles Robinson away. Or what's he going for here? Charles Robinson checking on Pollux. Wait a second. What's he doing with that table? Sliding it into the ring. Pollux trying to get away, but too weakened to do so. Walker's got that table set up. Charles Robinson got out of the way very quickly. And a big splash through the table. Wait, I'm getting news there's something happening backstage too. Wait, that's Trav, our world champion, assaulting Castro Lazara backstage. Now I'm getting word from security this footage happened a few moments ago as that last match was happening. Apparently Castro Lazara was trying to leave and Trav assaulted him. But wait, I'm also getting news that there's some footage that happened in the car park outside. Wait, what? That's Matoto Lee and Diego Natoli of Parabellum assaulting the Pride now. Wait, I'm getting more news? Oh my god! Jeremiah Stone attacking Angelo Epps backstage too. It seems that Parabellum were not happy with the formation of Next Gen and they're making it known here tonight. I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. These 4 men, Angelo Epps, Matt Diva, AJ Perez, and Castro Lazara, formed because Parabellum were doing everything in their power to stop them from winning the championships. And now Parabellum are stopping them from forming. Oh my god, through the table. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wait, what? Hannah O'Grady? What is Hannah O'Grady doing out here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this match right here, our main event, is Rose Hamilton, the woman who beat 5 other women in that over-the-top rope battle royal to earn her title shot here against the villain Olivia Jade. Wait, Olivia Jade immediately busted Rose open with that elbow. And that woman sitting on the chair on the outside of the ring, Hannah O'Grady, was the last woman eliminated by Rose Hamilton. They had a bit of a brawl in that 6-woman over-the-top rope battle royal at Warpath before Rose Hamilton finally eliminated her. Why is she out here? Watching the person who took this opportunity from her. I'm intrigued, but for now, we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line here in this main event between Rose Hamilton and the villain Olivia Jade. And Hamilton so far showing some great promise here in this match, beating down on our champion. A knee to the face there. And showing her brawling style here in this match. Goes for a cover. No, not even a 1 count. And just keeping on the offense here on the champion. Olivia Jade's been on the back foot for most of this match. As I say that, she's finally getting some offense in. Big German suplex. Has Rose Hamilton down now. But Hamilton back on the offense. And here we go. Back and forth punches between these two. And Rose Hamilton has Olivia Jade. Wait, what? This match is disqualification. Rose Hamilton wins the match, but this is a title match. Olivia Jade escaping now, keeping her Intercontinental Championship thanks to a disqualification on the hands of Hannah O'Grady. And now Hamilton and O'Grady just brawling it out now. Why is Hannah O'Grady decided to assault Hamilton, costing her the championship? Is it pure jealousy from her beating her in that over the top rope battle royal at Warpath? All I know is Hamilton won't be happy that she just lost her opportunity. Big spear. I mean, she lost to Patch the Clown last week because of a distraction by this lady, Hannah O'Grady. And now Hannah O'Grady's cost her the championship. And the refs just been instructed to let these two brawl it out. The general manager hoping that a brawl here will let these two... And you see Hannah O'Grady using her mixed martial arts background here to brawl with the fighter in Rose Hamilton. Big powerbomb there. As these two just keep going at it. And you gotta think, the Queen Olivia Jade just... sorry, the villain Olivia Jade. I'm so used to calling her the Queen Olivia Jade. She's no longer the Queen, she lost that title, Ivy Fisher. But the villain Olivia Jade, I digress, ran out of the ring immediately after she found out, look, I get to keep my championship thanks to Hannah O'Grady getting a DQ finish. Now, I don't think that Hannah O'Grady and Olivia Jade were in cahoots in this, because she seemed just as confused as Rose Hamilton when she came out, even more confused when she interrupted the match and got Rose Hamilton disqualified, got herself disqualified. And I think Hannah O'Grady is acting on herself, not as part of Bushido and in leagues with the villain. And now locking in that armbar now. O'Grady fighting out. And these two going back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you here this evening in World Wrestling Affliction. We will see you next week for the Go Home show and the next PLE Road to Destiny.